Today I'm making old golf clubs into trekking survival sticks. I no longer can play golf since I've hurt myself. So I'm finding something to do with them, since really they're not really worth much of anything, since pretty much everybody likes to buy their own clubs, and so I thought I'd convert them to trekking sticks. And you can make different sizes if you want, of course. You can make them match any way you want. I kind of had a Heinz 57 set of golf clubs. But basically what I do is I take a hacksaw and I cut it off here. That's for the first part that would go inside a shaft that I'm going to cut off here, where it would slide up in there. And I'll show you what I mean. If you twist it, it'll come apart. And down inside there, you can slide matches, fishing line, anything you want to put in a survival situation that would fit inside that little hole. And then if you slide it back together, and tap it, it locks. This little area right here will need to be ground down a little bit just to make sure, and covered maybe with tape. But then you have a waterproof place to put your stuff to go hiking in case you wish to get lost or stranded somewhere. And you can make them different lengths, different sizes, but I still have several clubs to go. As you can tell, I've learned just how far I need to cut them down to make different sizes fit together to have the right lengths. And I've made some for the children of the hikers if they go to, and I made some for the adults. I'm going to make some still even a little bit shorter in case some littler children go. But you always want to wear gloves, because that metal will get sharp. You need to grind it down to where it's smooth. Either side. If you cut it at the end, or if you cut it somewhere in the middle, you need to grind it down. And then do cover it with some type of tape or rubber foam or something that would just keep it from cutting you if you run your hand over it. But the best thing is you have two grips. If one side starts to get wore out, you can flip it over, and you have two grips and two tips. Just a different way of making a walking stick without using wood. Thanks for watching, and may God bless everyone. I just want to give a little update. If you cut too close to the end, meaning down here, if you cut too close to that, you could run into the epoxy that's on the end of it. So you don't want to cut too close. You want to cut it down just a little bit, where both sides are open. Now, if you want to just keep one side closed and have only one side open, you could cut it short if you want. And I did, find out that the lower number clubs, if you try to match up a lower number club with the higher number club, you can kind of basically get some of the same sizes. I've been tinkering with, making some different sizes. As you can tell, I've cut some little pieces off just to see if I could get them shorter or longer. But I did find out that if you kind of match up a lower number club with a higher number club, or a pitching wedge or whatever, then it works pretty good. Some of them lock in place, some of them won't. Some of them, you can make them all stay in place, but actually some of the little grooves where they'll lock in place. But I just kind of want to give an update, that you don't want to cut too close to the end, right near where the club head is. You know, you want to cut back just a little ways and make it easier on you. Of course, where this would be inserted would be about in there somewhere. So that gets cut off here in order to put these two together. And this was a 9-iron. This was a 3-iron. So again, thanks for looking, and I think I've covered all of it this time. Have a great day.